Hello. Ready to solve a question from the chapter Playing with Numbers? Perfect. Now, this question asks us what is the sum of any two odd numbers and what is the sum of any two even numbers? So, are we just supposed to find the sum of any two odd numbers and then the sum of any two even numbers? Well, let's find out. We'll try to first add any two odd numbers, say 3 and 9. What do we get? 12, of course. So, 12 here is a sum of two odd numbers. So, is 12 our answer? Well, let's try to add two more odd numbers, say 17 and 37. What do we get? 7 plus 7 is 14, so 4 here, 1 gets carried over, and 3 plus 1 is 4 plus 1, 5. We get 54. So 54 here is also a sum of two odd numbers. Let's look for some big odd numbers now. Say 999 and 99. What is the sum of these two numbers? Well, 9 plus 9 is 18, so 8 here, 1 gets carried over. 9 plus 9 is 18 plus 1, 19, so 9 here, 1 gets carried over, and 9 plus 1 is of course 10. We get 1098. So, 1098 is also a sum of two odd numbers. Now, let's focus on the sums here. Can you find something that is similar in all these sums? Well, if you think about it, each of these sums is an even number, right? 12 is an even number, 54 is an even number, even 1098 is an even number. And what do we have here? Here we are just adding two odd numbers, right? So here we have sum of two odd numbers. So what do these additions imply? Well, they imply that the sum of two odd numbers is always an even number. And this is exactly what the question is asking us. It is not asking us the sum of any two odd numbers. It is actually asking us the nature of the sum of two odd numbers. And what is the nature of the sum of any two odd numbers? Well, we just saw that the sum of any two odd numbers is always and always an even number. See, we got the answer to the first part already. Let us now focus on the second part. Here, we have to find the nature of the sum of any two even numbers. So let's try adding any two even numbers. Say 2 and 12. What do we get? 14, right? So 14 here is the sum of two even numbers. Let's try with some more even numbers, say 36 and 44. What do we get? 4 plus 6 is 10, so 0 here. 1 gets carried over, 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 1, 8. We get 80. So 80 here is also a sum of two even numbers. Let's try with two more, say 96 and 132. What do we get? 2 plus 6 is 8. 3 plus 9 is 12, so 2 here. 1 gets carried over and 1 plus 1 is 2 of course. So we get 228. Now, let's focus on all the sums. What can we infer? We see that the sum of two even numbers is always an even number, right? So let's just write it here. The additions here imply that the sum of two even numbers is always an even number. See, we got the second part as well. So repeat with me. The sum of two odd numbers is always an even number, and the sum of two even numbers is also always an even number. Remember, the sum of two odd numbers and the sum of two even numbers are both an even number. Is the question clear now? Perfect. Don't get confused in future. I hope this video helped you learn more about odd numbers and even numbers. For more such simple and interesting videos, keep watching Tutorix.